10 artists remain. However, only one of you will earn $100,000, a feature in Inked magazine, and the title of Ink Master.
Nice.
To stay in this competition, you must fight side by side with your team for every advantage. But a team is only as strong as its leader.
Who is it anyway?
And this week, both of your coaches are innovative and eccentric artists that tackle things with their own style. James Vaughn
I'm excited.
and Megan Jean Morris.
Oh, sweet. She's a great artist.
That's one beast.
Welcome back, guys.
Awesome.
Hey.
Good to see you. Coaches, your team survival is on your shoulders. Save all your artists from elimination, and you'll earn a spot in the Clash of the Coaches face-off for $25,000.
When I was here, I felt like there was just no one I could trust. Even your own friends want to see you lose, so I want to be the person in the corner for my team. I'm someone you can bounce an idea off of, and I'll give you my real opinion.
To defeat the enemy, you must know the enemy. So James, you'll coach the women's team, and Megan Jean, you'll coach the men's team. Go ahead, join your teams.
I don't feel like coaching the female team that I'm a stranger at all. I have 3 daughters, and all I do is live with women, so I could kind of get them to understand my point of view and not offend anybody.
This week, we are testing composition.
That's something we don't lack.
Composition is taking multiple elements and putting them in one design so that they have flow and balance.
For this flash challenge, you must create an impressive 3-dimensional design, one toothpick at a time.
Lord have mercy. I thought I've seen it all, but this is the craziest shit ever.
In this room are nearly 500,000 toothpicks.
Out of control.
You must work as a team to glue each toothpick together, weaving a flowing design of shapes and textures to bring a mind-blowing, well-composed sculpture to life.
This isn't a challenge I would pick.
We are looking for a 3-dimensional sculpture. We are looking for creativity, but most of all, we want to see composition. Since it is a 3D image, it should have a great flowing composition that, like a sculpture, you can look at it from any direction, and it looks cool.
Work it, girls.
Win this challenge, and your team will have the power to assign all the human canvases in the elimination tattoo.
Let's get it again.
We definitely need that. We really do. Yeah.
You'll have 7 hours,
Oh my. This is gonna take a long time.
and your time starts now.
Somebody grab a drawing pad.
Guys, come here. I need to say a couple things. On my season, I won every single flash challenge until they didn't listen to me. I'm gonna tell you what I know.
Testing composition, they're going to have to create a couple different elements that play together well so that they can compose an image.
What if we did like a teepee?
In my mind, that would be very elementary.
If you do something flat, then the idea of composition isn't there.
My thought was possibly like a cherry blossom tree.
That was my first thought too, was to do a little tree. Okay.
This challenge could be very tedious. This is the kind of thing that people spend weeks, months, and years on. These guys only have a few hours.
My initial idea is doing a castle.
It's almost the first idea that someone would have, so to me, it's not actually that creative. I'm an artist. I don't want to see something I've seen 100,000 times before. My ideas are more abstract. A shape like this, just flat tiers, a big ball at the top, right at the pinnacle of the thing. The ball's like slightly leaning like it wants to go, and then you just have like one little guy like pushing the ball like uphill trying to get it over.
I just don't know how we're gonna make little toothpick people.
I do. I've thought about it. It's like they're stick figures. It's just expression it.
Ladies and gentlemen, 6 hours to go.
How wide are we making this tree at the base?
Wide enough to be heavy enough to hold the rest of the branches out. To show composition with a tree is great because it's got branches. We can branch out into all different dimensions and make sure we make it flow and look really cohesive.
How will it stand?
So if it had roots that were like holding itself onto the table, they will help manage the weight on this side.
Okay.
I think. Hopefully we can get another guy out of here to keep the women count above the men count.
Hey, this is a lot more flexible than we think.
Thank you, my dear.
That's good. Janelle, yes.
You're so smart.
We have to make sure that there are 3 girls in this finale, so the more girls that we keep, the more likely it is that that's gonna happen.
Do you think that Oliver gets splinters in his mouth?
He's got to. I mean, you're using toothpicks.
Maybe that's why he's so cranky. He got splinters in his mouth.
God, this is terrible. It's gonna take a ton of these to cover the whole ball.
What are they doing?
I don't know how we're gonna show composition because I don't even know what this is.
How strong are these guys? Is one of them dry?
Yeah, this
is drier than mine.
From what I can understand, we're doing a giant ball, which is representing a rock, that's gonna be pushed up by a bunch of little dudes, that's gonna smush some guy on the ground, and I think that's supposed to be me.
What do you guys think about having a dung beetle pushing up a pile of shit off the bridge? That'd be kind of cool.
You know what else would be kind of cool? Not losing again.
3 hours left. 3 hours left, guys.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like personality-wise, I click the best with Jason and Cam, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit too far in with that friendship.
In the end, don't fight for them when it comes down to our team as women.
What shit are those two talking over there? I'm trying to read lips.
I feel like I'm going down a road that I don't want to go down. I'm such a frazzled person, and I don't even know what I'm doing half the time, let alone trying to strategize.
The strategy is not a bad thing.
But when you're strategizing against your own team is when it gets shady.
And you want me to be cool and not freak out, right?
Because they're trying to get us three into the finale.
At the end of the day, my team is the only thing that has ever come first. But not everybody can have loyalty or dignity or integrity. Anything besides being a scumbag. Somebody's gonna get a toothpick to the neck today.
What are they doing, gluing the stuff on the side like that?
No, dude. This is like a Titanic situation. We're gonna put it together in the end, and it's gonna sink on its maiden voyage.
This is your final hour, everybody.
It's just resting. Do we care? How are we gonna glue the little people on the bridge?
We get one people on that bridge at this point.
There's a decent chance this will fall.
Have it stick out like this way.
It's little dude time.
Oh my God, stop it right now. He's so cute. I love the hat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up.
That should be good.
Everybody back away carefully.
Fun job. Awesome.
I thought it was gonna look stupid, but it looks pretty.
Like the little dude catching the ball.
Look at Oliver as a robot.
It works. We can't even get close to ours, and you can actually touch yours.
I was gonna say, you can't.
What the?
Don't go by it. Do not go by it. Seriously.
All right, guys, it is now time to critique your work. Let's start with the men's team.
The struggle is real in here, and the struggle is real on there.
The fact that there's motion and teamwork and it's kind of telling your story, that's a nice thing. The little figures are killer.
Where you guys really do well is your spiral and the concept of what it is. The pathway's cool. I like the idea of the figures there for the teamwork. As far as thinking outside the box and showing something artistic, I think you guys do that.
At least I don't feel like it's lame.
I'm happy with it.
All right, women's team, you're up next.
You make a really beautiful piece. It's got great dynamics. It does have a great composition. The limbs have a nice flow. I really like the root system coming down, looking flat against the surface and curving around the corners and all the little tricks you use to make this thing really come together. I can say y'all really made a beautiful piece of art.
Well, ours too.
We made a composition.
Well, we intentionally went, like, minimalist with it.